goodness. A merchant. Greeting, brave adventurers. How might I aid you on your quest today? Yeah, hi. My friend here is truly obsessed with wanting to learn how to use a bow, and last time didn't go so hot. Last time I thought everything went great. What? No, nothing personal, just don't want to make the same mistake. What do you mean? Mistake? No, like what does that mean? Yeah, mistake, like an error. No? No, never heard of it. You've never heard the word mistake. Good one. You're just making up words now, huh? No? Well, if that's what it means, never happened to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to this guy over here. All right. Okay, let's do this. Please help me. Good sir. Give me one of your finest bows, please. You are in luck, because I have just the thing for you. Top quality, made by the finest bowyer in the lands. Ready to go. That's a good one. That's a good bow maker too. That's good. I mean, $550, that's not too bad. It's a pretty good deal. Ooh. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. Too much? Okay, all right. Then we have this bow here. Amazingly built, wonderfully crafted. That's a good one too. Flat bows are great. They don't lose draw weight over time. Rock solid, do a really good job. Nah, not gonna happen. Well, gonna have the same problem again. Dude, we used a ton of money on healing potions. Don't have a lot. What else you got? Much? Okay, all right. We have this one here, built by the wonderful manufacturer in Jialoi, China. 120 pounds at 30 inches, made from the wondrous material of epoxy. No, you cannot buy that. No, I will not go out with you if you buy that. What? No, look, it'll be fine, I'm sure. If you do, I'm gonna leave this party, like gone. I'm not gonna do it. He said it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine, right? This is what you want, right? I will take it. Are you sure? Because it makes me a little nervous. All right. Let's see how this does. Best of luck. Let's see what happens. Off we go. I give it a 50-50 chance he's gonna die. Good luck. No, like. Oh. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerd and nerdettes. Now today, we are doing something truly unique in the space that I have seen yet to be done before. Someone pointed out to me that on eBay, you can actually buy warbows or longbows made out of epoxy. Now the heaviest they could do is 120 pounds. This is a 120 pound epoxy bow. And I'm gonna test it out here to see how it performs, how it holds up, if it is in fact safe to use, because if it is, I honestly think it could be a really good training supplement, because it's like 120 bucks or 150 bucks. And if it holds together and doesn't explode, I think it could be a great way to get stronger with the bow, but I've never used it, so we're gonna try that out together. But also just because I like my eyes where they are and my internal organs nice and not perforated, I'm gonna enlist the help of Sir Gaines for this video, because I am going to armor up, protect myself, and see how it goes. So the max draw on this is 33 inches. I'm gonna verify the draw weight real quick. Okay. We're at like 112 pounds. So what that means to me is if I'm getting that full draw, I'm probably getting close to 120 in there as well. So let's rip it up. And I'm also gonna compare it against some of the other bows I have. I'm gonna compare it speed-wise against a self bow, against a laminate bow, and everything like that. So let's get this party started. Oats or gains. Stop. Okay, first things first, you got this is like a 33-inch arrow all the way to here. So you're gonna wanna pull it to about here. Not a full draw to start, right? Okay, so should be going here. Is that about right? That's about 32, somewhere like there. All right, so let's start slow, just because, you know, let's see. Okay, partial. It held together. Okay, still hanging in there. Ah, shoot, got caught. I think it's safe. You want to give it a try, Sexy Ranger 001? I think you can do it. Oh, okay, well, shoot, I mean, that looked like it worked. Let's try it out. Oh, all right. Here we go. 120-pound Epoxy Warbow. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. The one thing it does not do is it's not very gracious on the return hand. Like, wood bows tend to shock, like that absorption kind of goes away. This one, it's really impactful on your hands on that release, like bam. It's kind of uncomfortable. I might have been holding that upside down. It's really hard to tell which is the right side here. So let me try that again. Top and the bottom are almost the exact similar length. This side here is like an inch longer, so I imagine that might actually be the top of it. So I'm gonna try that again and see, just for the draw. Because the numbers, 120, that's right here. Usually the numbers are on the bottom of the bow, but I don't know how they have it set up here, but I've never seen a bow with a shorter top part than bottom, so I'm gonna try it up here, see what happens. I mean, honestly, both sides felt the exact same. Same kind of reverb when you release it, like bam. I think maybe a little bit less on this side, but it's really got a lot of pushback when that releases and coming back to square one. That's a lot of power there. That's kind of transferring to a small surface, and so it's going to your wrist and your hand. What I want to see is if I can get a speed read on this thing. These are of course heavy arrows, just because I'm not sure what the grains per draw is on like an epoxy bow. I'll go to a little bit lighter first, but these are gonna be the heavier 1400 grain arrows, and I'll kick it down a little bit based on those results. I've had a bit of a tumultuous relationship with this thing in the past, but we will see if it works okay today. Okay, so 141 feet per second on a 120-pound epoxy bow with like a 1500 grain arrow. This is not actually bad, to be honest. That's a heavy arrow, so I'm gonna go a little lighter now and see what happens. This makes me a little nervous. This is spine for like a 100-pound draw or like 90 pounds, so it's gonna be pushing the limits of it, but I'm gonna check and see how it does with this. Okay. Make sure I cover up everything here so it doesn't break, doesn't go into my hand. Flies everywhere. Air. Shoot. Okay. Tell though is there is a lot more transfer of energy coming into my hand with this lighter arrow. When I'm releasing it, it's a much more jarring sensation. So it's definitely a little underweighted, I think, for this weight of bow, because so much power is coming into the hand. It's a little uncomfortable. But I want to get one good reading on that, because that said 58, which is of course wrong. Wow, okay, I think that cracked the arrow, or there was some audible crack there, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. Still saying 58, so I don't know what's going on. Damn it. That's fast though, and it hurts. Like, that's a lot going in. So that's a problem with the epoxy. Oh. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Okay, we're all right. We're good. In lieu of comparison, I'm going to do a 130-pound laminate Warbow to see with the same arrow. So it's like a 1400 grain arrow. This one got 141 feet per second. I want to see how this wooden bow does here. The thing about that bow is it stacks a lot in the front. Wooden bows tend to stack in the back, but that one is like heavy stacks in the front. So it's a big initial pull, definitely. It's a lot shorter, so it's a harder initial draw. And then, you know, then this one tends to leave you a little bit more wiggle room when you first start. But let's get the speed tested. And here, see if I can get this thing to freaking work. Error. Okay, so 136. So that's an overweighted arrow for this bow, but you can see even though that's got a little more poundage, that one's actually going a little bit faster on there. So the epoxy actually outpaces this one by a little bit, which is kind of cool, to be honest. Kind of cool. Next up, we have a 121-pound at 30-inch flat bow made by Joe Gibbs. So flat bows are fantastic. If you want a training bow, they're probably the best ones to get. They're really durable, bulletproof. I'm gonna see how it performs up against those other ones right there. Okay. Okay. 149, 150. So that's the fastest of all of them. Again, that's not super fast, but that is an overweighted arrow for this. So we have, in order of speed, we have the laminate Warbow, we have the epoxy bow, and then we have a flat bow right here. Let me try with a different arrow. Okay, 164, so that's a better weighted arrow, much higher speed, way less pressure pushed into the hand. So 150, 149 there. So with the better weighted arrow, I'm about 150, 155 is usually what this goes to. The other one's around 160. That way is still a little bit faster, but it just hurts. Probably gonna be a bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to kind of troubleshoot this thing and see how it went. Someone told me about it and I'm like, dude, I gotta get one of these. It's very low price, very low barrier to entry. The one thing I would definitely say for sure is this would probably be a good training bow, meaning just a bow to kind of get some reps in with, to work on getting stronger, work on drawing it back, getting that full motion. Because in reality, like the draw, you can definitely feel it's powerful. And I mean, I still get nervous to pull this thing back without glasses, to be honest. So, but that being said, the biggest thing is to actually shoot accurately with this thing is really hard because there's so much shock in that hand when you release it that it's just like an uncomfortable thing to do. But it's really cheap and you can get up to 120 pounds and it's something you can for sure train on. I'll use it a bit more and get more comfortable with it, I'm sure. And as far as epoxy bows go, I'm surprised and impressed that it's done so well. Still underperforms compared to the flat bow, outperforms the standard wooden bow, self bow, probably not U. But I don't have any U bows, unfortunately. So it's fast, but that speed comes at a price because it's just a lot of power coming back in and there's just nothing to absorb it. It's just like, bam, this is probably the closest thing you could get to like a Numenorian steel bow. All that energy transferring back into your arm is pretty intense. Well, hello internet, it is Dash Rendar from the video you just watched. If you want to see more videos like this, or actually want to see the heavy duty Warbows 155, 165 in action against hardened steel plate sent to me by Dequeedum, check out this video here. If you want to see a little more sling content, check out this video here. If you want fitness content, you're going to have to find that on your own because I'm not going to plug it and it's doing better than the other videos already. Now, I'm not bitter, but I'm bringing it up consistently because, well, I am kind of bitter. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video.